Yiggity, 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 yo, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Hate or Debate. It's Beatman Pete and the Boogie in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. What's going on with you, Bug?
Yo, what's goody? What's goody? What's up, yo? How you doing,
You
bro?
know I'm cooling, man. You know I'm cooling, man.
That's what's up.
Kick back, ready for another episode, man.
Oh yeah, man. I'm excited, man. Today, yeah. Let's get into it, my guy.
We always start the show with a countdown. Well, I think the countdown is the countdown to when Black is going to report back to work. I think he's scared of them shots, man. He's scared of them shots, man. I talked to him 15 minutes ago. He said he was coming to work. He's not at work tonight. This another night. No Black out here, man. All the Black fans, y'all gotta reach out to him, hit him in his DMs or something, tag him on his page so everybody can see it, man. Tell him to show up to work, get to work, man.
Hey yo, word, yo, what is going once again? I've been trying to defend my man, but I guess it's a blackout right now, man. It's a blackout. Yo,
It's a blackout in the building, man. No, not in the building. It's a blackout. We'll just say that.
yeah.
That's lit. That's
Shout
lit.
out to Black though, man. That's my man.
You already know, man. 100 grand, man. Shit. Let's start with that Monday night game, man.
Or the Monday night. I told you, I did tell you, Pete. I said that game was gonna be close. Um,
You
so,
did. You did. And I
um,
said I said they will win by 21. You said it would be a close game. You did say that. You did say that.
yeah. The crazy thing about it is, like, Aaron Rodgers didn't play bad besides that one interception, but they did leave some points on the board as far as missing the field goal. And it was one when they had a touchdown, but it was a better defensive play on Wilson. So I mean, I already knew that Josh was going to do what Josh do, but I told you that Josh is going in need of something, and that was a couple shows ago, which we'll kind of touch on that a little bit later.
So, well, what do you think about the trade to New York right now? Because we talked about that. You was talking about the possibilities of that happening. Now it's come to fruition. What you think is going to go down now up there in the Jets? What do you think they're going to get better, even with the release of Salah and they doing it? What the defensive coordinator done took over as head coach for interim for the rest of the year? What you thinking?
Yeah, they're going to get way better, bro. Devontae and A-Rod know each other, man. It's gonna be instant chemistry, bro. And honestly, it's gonna be crazy because you gotta pick your poison because you can't double him and you can't double Wilson at the same time because that's just gonna leave you getting gashed by the tight end and Alan Lazard being able to open up the offense as well. So you gotta pick your poison on who you gonna double on which play. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you,
Right.
when 17 walked through that door, instant, bro. I'm calling it right now. He gonna get two
Yeah.
touchdowns, bro. And you see how crazy it was because that the deal just happened this morning, and he was
Right.
doing an interview like that afternoon. And guess who was in the picture, Pete? I think I sent you a picture of that.
Who 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 was in that picture?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was doing the interview, and Devontae he bombed into the interview. He was at the same place Aaron Rodgers was. So that just lets you know,
Uh,
like, for me, what I'm thinking about, he's been there for about a week or so trying to find him a place to live.
right. And the man, I mean, you could tell by the beginning of the year he wasn't going to be on the Raiders the whole year. They was talking about it the whole off season. He was a professional about the whole thing. He didn't get in the media. He didn't talk junk. He didn't do anything. And then all of a sudden, you hear him demand a trade, and here we are today.
Man, listen, that man wanted to be over there last year.
Hmm.
When A-Rod got there, that man was trying to get there last year. Because
I
once his
think last
homeboy,
year, yeah, I think last year he would have came too if Aaron Rodgers wouldn't have got hurt. They would have got him there last year. And that
nah,
makes me think. Do you think
the
if
Raiders
Aaron?
wasn't,
Go ahead.
no, the Raiders wasn't budging on him last year because they had just extended him and gave him some more money.
Right,
So they
right.
wasn't gonna make the move last year. But you know what I mean. In his eyes, he really wanted to be over there last year because when he went to Las Vegas, his whole point was to play with Derek Carr. Hence the reason why he said he either wanted to go to New Orleans or to New York. You know what I mean?
Right. I know you would have liked that if he would have went to another New York.
Oh boy, no, I wouldn't have loved it for him because
He
it
said
ain't no
no.
quarterback over there. Nah,
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
no
you're right.
quarterback over there. Ain't no
You're
quarterback
right.
over there. So it just be a waste. It'd be like you got a shiny new toy, but you can't never play with it. You know what I mean?
Right. Can't even do nothing with it, man. That's almost like them receivers out there in San Francisco right now, man. They can't break open, but they can go over the top, but we can't get it down there to them like that. Now, what Brock has been doing is trying to fit it through more tighter windows, and what's that done? He's getting more completions with that, but is taken away from the yak yards. Those guys ain't breaking away because of the tight windows he throwing it to. So the defense is right there on them. So as soon as they catch it, they going right down. Versus when they were saying when McCaffrey's on the field and they have that option to look down, so they got to play up and it's creating more space. But you could do that with Mason. He's just not doing it. And I
Well,
don't
now,
like that.
I mean, the thing about it is, like I said, like San Fran is still trying to work things out because honestly, they wasn't expecting Mason to have just such a big role. So, although he does things very well and he looks good doing it, man, they still trying to fill that out too, man, and see how they can incorporate that. So it's not like don't like I said, you'll be like Kyle Shanahan about this. This is when Kyle really starts to do his thing. Like this part of the season, this when
Mm-hmm.
y'all kind of be like going on stretches. Like you'll win 5 or 6 games straight. You know what I mean? So I think Kyle was just kind of playing with it to see. First of all, he was worried about the availability of his players. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But now he's realizing like, yo, I got some other pieces out there that I can get involved. Like, Jawan Jennings, he stepped up a lot when Debo was out. So you got to keep using him. Mason is doing very well. So when C Mac do come back, you ain't gotta be put into such a workload on C Mac. You can let him get healthy until later in the season, and you can still let Mason. You know what I mean? Y'all have like a 1-2 punch type one day. Because
Right.
I like to see a crazy play like you know what I'm saying. C Mac as the quarterback and he do the RPO with Mason. That'd be nice. And then
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, and to really put a cherry on top, and then like give an option to it. Either we could do an end around with Debo coming around, or you could just break it. You know what I mean?
Or you could
Yeah,
you
I
could
like to see
you
that.
could even do a fake in and around with
Yeah,
Jennings
that's
and
what I'm
have
saying.
him throw that pass too, because Jennings. Remember, you see people slip on Jennings, but that man he caught a pass for a touchdown and threw for a pass and a touchdown in the Super Bowl last year.
With a
People
one
forgot about that,
MVP,
man.
with a one
Right, he would
MVP.
have won it because yeah, he did do some things like, and they want to give him his love like that, man. That red hair, they
Yeah,
they they, they didn't want him to
uh,
be the face son.
yeah, with a one
But yeah,
MVP.
I like him, man. I love the way he block. I love the way he plays all the way through. He's aggressive. He don't take no junk from nobody. He will stand you up. He will fight you. He's for his team. He's not no diva by any means. If he's on the bench, he don't want to be messed with. Don't mess with him. When he's on that field, give him the ball, man. He only gets on in certain segments, in certain times, certain sets. Get that man the ball, man. It ain't no surprise to nobody else why he's on that field. But yeah,
Yeah.
also while we talking about them, they signed veteran Adrian Amos this year, man, to the practice squad. So they gonna activate him. I think they're gonna use him for depth because he is an older player, and with Malik Mustafa stepping up and doing what he's been doing, while they gave him the time, and I think it's Adrian Green that's out there. Those two rookie cornerbacks. Well, he's a cornerback, and Malik Mustafa's been playing safety for Talanoa Hufanga. While he came back, when he came back from the ACL, he hurt his finger. Then he came back from the finger injury. Now he's got ligaments torn in his wrist. So he might have already played his last game as a 49er unless he comes back later in the playoffs. But we not gonna have the money to pay him next year. They said out of the three
We're gonna
people,
figure it
who
out.
would you sign out of him? What is it? Let me see. Is Greenlaw, Hufunga, or Diamador Lenore? And mine is I would sign Diamador Lenore because he doesn't have any injuries, and this year he's stepping up. He's our number one DB right now, even over Charvarius Ward. He's playing some lights out football, and he not only is he a good cornerback, he helps on the run stops and stuff too. He'll knock the hell out you, man. Ask old boy from the Eagles when we played them and blew them out last year, and he knocked everything out of old boy out there, man. But out of those three, who would you sign back out of Hufunga, Greenlaw, and Lenore?
I mean, bro, I gotta keep Greenlaw and I gotta keep Hufunga, man. I ain't gonna lie.
But
Hufunga
we
is
only
just a
got
level.
we only got the money for one, and we gotta remember
We
remember
gotta figure it out.
Hufunga is injury prone. We
All right.
don't know what Greenlaw is gonna come back because he's on an Achilles, and you got Lenore he's getting better every game. You know what I mean?
Keep Lenore. But if I'm making on a guy, I'm going Hufunga. Because
If I'm banking, I go with Greenlaw because
I
our
want
linebacker
Greenlaw
core,
too.
yeah, our
Yeah, I want
linebacker core ain't
Greenlaw
been the
too.
same. Right. I'm with you on Huff, but I just didn't know that man would be so injury prone after his Pro Bowl year, his
Cause
All Pro year.
that's how he played, bro. You gotta realize, like, yo, the bro he played a different type of, he played that old school football.
That, like
Like,
you said,
bro,
like
like, you
Palomalo.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, like, he come from that Samoan, like, bro, like, they play real football over there, the
Yeah, and they
Samoans,
good
bro.
people too. They good people too.
Yeah, yeah, so, you know what I mean? Like, bro, he only know one way to play that thing.
That's
So
right.
that's
High
why
speed.
he gets hurt. You know what I mean? Because he high speed and he's an all around field type of guy. He just doesn't. You don't have him good at one point. Like, all right, he can cover. He can come up, stop the run. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, he can do a lot. He can blitz the quarterback. Like, get to your quarterback, bro. Like, stop the run in the backfield. Like, bro, he does all kind of things. It's just stuff that you can't really teach, bro. It's like when
That's
you
right.
see certain talent, when you see certain talents like that, bro. It's just I don't know. I'm always gonna bet with them guys, man.
Right, yeah, it's
Right.
instinctual. And like I said, like with Dre, man, that's I mean, they say Fred Warner is the heart and soul. That man is playing defensive player of the year type football right now.
Ooh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man.
6 games, 4 forced
All the
fumbles,
time, though.
interceptions,
Every
got a
day.
pick six, all that. The man is
You know,
he
I
is it,
love.
but go ahead.
No, what I always love about you know what I'm saying. Uh, the 49ers, bro. They always find them a linebacker, bro.
Right.
They always get them a linebacker,
They
bro.
do. They do. And they
I'm
have the
telling you.
best ones at that, man. Navarro Bowman, Patrick Willis. I mean, you remember those days. We was in the trap with them boys.
Yeah,
Hey,
them
remember the boy
boys be
Jeremiah
popping them
Trotter?
pads. Yeah, they be popping them pads. I like guys like that. They pop them pads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And the
Yeah,
thing
man.
about it is Patrick Willis left the game early. Imagine if he
He
could play
did.
the like,
He really
you know what I
did.
mean? There's guys
Who
like that,
knows what
like
more he would
nobody,
have had?
bro.
And see,
But you know,
didn't he leave like at the beginning of that CTE awareness type thing? When people start getting all of those, because I remember they had that one rugby guy. I forgot what his name was. I can't think of his name right now, but he came in, and I think we had him like 2 years. He was a linebacker, and man, he came and wrecked shop for a minute, and he retired like after 2-3 years. Man, I was like, what in the world, bro? He came from rugby too. He came from rugby. He was a baller, but
I'm
they
not
like you
familiar
said, that
with him.
linebacker core has always been there. It's always been
I
there.
think,
And
I think
Dre,
it,
go ahead.
oh, go ahead. No, I was just saying. I think with Pat, the reason why he stopped because he had some injuries, and I think one of his injuries was like a neck injury.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
which
Yep.
I think he
And
came back. He came back after that, and he played like a Pro Bowl season, but it was just like you know what I mean. He just left the game like I'm good, bro. You know what I
he
mean?
left it on top. Yeah, he left it on top, man.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
he. I mean, his mind and everything was good. He left it where he could leave it, and I think he left it at a good spot, man. I think he left it at a good spot. Us as fans, we would have loved to see him play more, but man, as a human being and empath, man, I'm not mad at him at all for doing that, man. You came, you left your mark on the game. You got that gold jacket coming for you. You know what I'm saying? You put
Hold
on. Ain't no
up.
need in dragging that out. Ain't no need in dragging that out. If you know you first ballot, I'ma stop now. Cause if I get
Yeah, bro.
worse or I start to decline, you gonna start questioning that gold jacket. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead while it's fresh on your mind. You ain't gonna see nothing from me to where, well, he was this, but then no, I ain't gonna let you see
Yeah.
me a shell of myself, man. Letting people blow by me getting knocked out, broken tackles. Yeah, man. So what pickups did you see today on other
Man.
teams, man?
Yo, first of all, Pete, yo, if you remember, bro, a few days ago, I told you that Buffalo needed a number one receiver.
You said that.
And what happened? First out that game after they was in a dogfight with you know what I'm saying, the Jets. They went and got them. They seen the Jets get them a number one receiver, and they went and got them a number one too. Yeah. So that was definitely, you know what I mean. There was a lot of movement today, which you know what I'm saying. You know what was crazy to me? You know who didn't get no players?
Who's that?
The Dallas Cowboys. And so,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Like, what are they
When
doing,
you
man?
honest,
You know
yeah,
what you working with right now. You
you
still
know
not
what
making no
I'm saying?
moves. You not even trying to
Bro,
get better.
telling you, bro, you gotta make plays, bro. But I mean, I think there's still gonna be some movement out here. I think it's other guys that's gonna be getting out of situations, bro. So just be on the lookout and keep your eyes open. I did see that the Minnesota Vikings they just signed Cam Akers back over there to their squad because they
Mm-hmm.
was in a depleted running back room because
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Jones is out right now. So yeah, I did see that, but I think it's gonna be some more movement, man. Some of these teams with the lower feed, lower, you know, what I mean, you could be on a phone call and trying to get a piece, man.
You
So
know who I think is gonna make a phone call, and I think who's gonna answer it?
cool.
Because he got permission. Hassan Reddick got permission to go find a team. I think he's gonna end up in Detroit. If he ends up in Detroit, I think my Niners are in trouble coming out the NFC.
Whoa, hey Pete, that's major right there. I'm
It
glad you
is.
said that
It
because
is.
Hutchinson just got, you know what I mean, he broke his leg,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, you know, wishing him a speedy recovery, man. But yeah, like honestly, is if a team that's really trying to make a push, that'd be dope. The problem was before the Jets got her signed, he came from Philadelphia, which I spoke about this before, and I told you, Pete, I was like, I didn't understand why he wasn't on the field, but the real reason he wasn't on the field was because he didn't get his money. He
Yep.
was already he was trying to get a new deal at Philadelphia. And then
Yep.
New York came to him and was like, yo, we're gonna give you this new deal. When he got there, they ain't got no new deal for him, man. So
Right. I would have been out too. And
he earned it, bro. He been top five in sack leaders over the last 5 6 years, man.
he
Straight he stay
yep.
in the top five. Most of the time it's the top three.
And my thing is, we would have got him, but I know we don't have the money. So what they're trying to do is, through the Niners, they trying to focus their next move. They trying to focus some energy on what is it? Max Crosby from out of
Mm-hmm.
Chicago. They trying to get work a deal with him, but I don't know, or I don't see that happening like that. But I just
Oh, you
think
talking about no, you talking about Crosby from Vegas. If you can get Crosby from Vegas, that'd be major league.
right, right, and I don't think he's gonna be too expensive. But I think Vegas is trying to rebuild. If they letting players go like that, they're gonna try to go ahead and get some good drafts this year. Because I know with a lot of the picks, I mean, with a lot of the trades and the moves they're making, is gonna come with a lot of picks and everything. I mean, they don't got nothing to lose right now. I mean, it's not like if they have a losing season, the owners is gonna pack up and leave. Nah, they know they're in a real rebuilding state right now. So I think they gonna let everything go. They gonna try to clear the roster, man, and try to get some people in the draft, man.
Hey Pete, I'm about to tell you something, right? I want you to peep this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, man, during the WNBA playoffs, man, The Las Vegas Aces was playing the New York Liberty. Sitting courtside was the young Shador Sanders. Also, you know what I mean? You know who owned the Aces? Yeah. Yeah.
That make a
So
lot of
needless
sense.
to,
That make a
so
lot of sense,
needless to
bro.
say,
Remember
there
what I
was a
was saying the other
conversation.
day? Remember what I was saying the other day? Because he want to go to New York too. So them G
Oh,
men
man.
or them Aces might be in the. They might be on to something.
Oh, the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders. Yeah, so he had a little conversation, man. That was a conversation had between him and the Raiders owner, man. And it was
Okay,
crazy. I like what you said about the Max Crosby thing because they might be trying to dump stuff, man.
just so they
Imagine
can get
this,
what they
brother.
can. I mean,
Imagine this, though.
you dump it so you get that losing in that first pick. Then after that, you
But
can rebuild around your quarterback. You got you a future now. He on cheap. He on a cheap rookie year. I mean, his first deal. That's 4 years, 4 or 5 years. So you can build around that before you get him some good money. Get some good money, man. And I bet you if he goes there, the first person that's gonna be like, "Son of a bitch," is gonna be Devontae Adams. He gonna be like, "I wanted to play with that little nigga."
listen to this. See, listen to this. If they lose, right, they'll be in the top five to get drafted, like the draft show, right? Imagine you
Hmm.
got all this draft equity,
You could
and
trade up,
imagine you could get two of the first 10 picks next year.
bruh. That's why they. That's why I think they're gonna clear house because we got
Hey,
picks that
listen
we
to
can give them
this.
for
You see,
max.
hold on. You keep stopping me. I'm giving it to you right here.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
imagine this. You got two of the first 10 picks, right? So say you got the number one and you got the number six, seven pick, right? And you go get Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders.
Bro,
You
if you
heard
do
it
that,
here first. Mark the date that I said this.
I am.
Mark the
I
date that
am.
I said this.
I am. This
Because you know
episode
what?
6 too.
One thing Prime has been very adamant about. He said it's some teams that are not going to be able to take my boy, so y'all might as well not even try. You
Now
know
look,
what I mean?
while we
But
talk about the Aces and we talk about Sador, remember what
no,
Dion
not the
said
Aces.
too.
That he was at the game.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
my
at the
fault.
Aces
Not
game, but
not
this
the
the
Aces, not
Raiders.
the Aces.
The
Yeah, not the
Raiders.
Aces. My fault. Yeah, the Raiders. But while we talking about them and we talking about Shador, let's also remember what Dion said when they said, "Will he coach in the NBA? I mean the NFL?" He said he would coach his boy. Now that coach out there at the Raiders, if it came to it, do you think they'll let him ride to get Coach Prime out there?
Of course. Hey,
You
hey,
know
you
what?
know
You
what's
know what the Ace
crazy?
is gonna do
No,
if they get him out there, even
no,
if they don't win nothing.
no. You keep saying the Aces. Vegas
My
Raiders.
fault. Yeah, the
Vegas
Vegas
Raiders.
Raiders, man. I don't
No,
know why
that's
it's.
not
I don't know why it's
because I
hitting me
was
like
telling
this, man. I'm sorry, man.
nah,
I'm sorry, man.
no, nah, because I was telling you about the game, but bro, guess what? You know how big of a market the Vegas is, Las Vegas. Imagine prime time in the playland of Las Vegas
He's made for there, man. He'll be like Usher. He
oh,
got a residency in Vegas.
I know. Hey,
He's
my man,
made for there,
bro, my man say he gonna stay in Colorado, but Vegas do be sounding real nice.
bro.
Cause,
Like what we
cause,
both said. Him having a chance, like how you said, the words that we marking, the quote that you have. If they get that 1 in 10 and they get Hunter and they get Shador, Dion is coming. I don't care who says what. They'll find a reason to fire that coach. I'll tell you that right now. If they get that and it works out in that fashion or anywhere close, Deion Sanders will be an NFL coach next year.
bro, I'm telling you, that's why I wanted to drop it. Sorry, I was holding that in, but I had to get that out. So, like, yo, I'm telling you, because a lot of things is aligning. Like, you just gotta be watching. Like, bro, I be watching a lot of, like, I watch a lot of stuff, bro. Like, you know what I
Damn
mean?
right, man.
Especially when it comes to sports, and it's crazy because, like, back in the day, Smoke used to be like, yo, bro, like, I've been with you all day. How you know about this, that, and the third? You know what I mean? But I'm like, bro, like even I'm catching Sports Center back in the day. I try to catch Sports Center. You know what I mean?
That's how
Even
it
if I
was at the
caught
trap.
it,
That's how you used to start the day
yeah,
off the trap before we turned the
yeah,
Mario on, man. Before we turned the
yeah.
Mario on, man.
Even if it's in the middle of the afternoon, bro, I gotta see what's going on in sports, bro, because that's my thing. I love that shit. So,
Damn right, man.
yeah.
Damn right. And I think that's gonna be dope, man. And while we segueing into the next section, let me go ahead and take the time to give a shout out to our sponsors that's bringing you this live episode of Hater Debate. Shout out to Planet Vapor for all your vaping needs. Go down to any of the 11 locations, or you can order online and they'll send it to you. If you love them from all over the world, where y'all are watching us at, man, I do appreciate all the followers, all 2,270 of y'all, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all keep us lit, and y'all go ahead and follow them. They can send it to y'all wherever y'all at, man. It don't matter. And also shout out to Blind Fury, man, for all your recording and production needs. He works worldwide as well, man. This man is also on the road all of the time. He just did a show last month with Paul Wall and Slim Thugger up there in Indiana, man. It was a nice turnout for that right there, man. I gotta send you the show lineup that he did, man. He got a song called That Drink or whatever, man. Paul Wall and them, he said they came late to the show. They missed all of his set except for that song. I said, I told you, because he gave me his lineup. I said, you need to switch your 7th song and you need to switch this one to the last song.
Yeah.
He did it, and that was the one song that they got to hear, and they loved the song. So that was crazy, man. Shout out to him again down there at Fury Bro Studios, man, for all y'all recording needs, man. So we got that out of the way, man. Let's what you want to do, some MLB?
Yeah, let's talk about the playoffs right now, man. The MLB playoffs.
Hell yeah, man. So first let's talk about who you got out of these first two teams. Let's talk about Cleveland Guardians and the New York Yankees. Who you got? I know you from upstate, and I hear the accent, but who are you going for, Boogie?
NY Yankees, baby. You know what
Damn
I'm saying?
right.
You got the, gotta have the Yankees fitted on. Like, don't get it twisted. I love what the Mets is doing right now too, man, because it's been a long time coming. What I'm hoping on is we can meet in a little Subway Series to see who win the chip. I really want to see that.
That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. That'd be nice. Though now, look, I will say this. Though in that Dodgers and Mets series, I like the Mets. I love their colors and all. I love their team. Man, Francisco Linder, that dude can hit anything, man. He can hit anything, man. I can't hate on him at all, man. That man opened up their game with a homer. He opened up the game with a homer because they had the pitcher out there. You know, he thought he was going to go out there and do his thing, man. First play of the series, that man knock it out the park. And then you got what his name? Vientos. The grand slam, the boys was up 6-0 early. Dodgers came back, tried to do their thing. Max Muncy, he knocked one out, wasn't enough. And what's his name? Max Muncy. This was after what Vientos did. He came in, he got a single homer, but a single ain't gonna do nothing when you down 6-0 off of the top, man. They went ahead and tore those boys up. They tied the series out there. So the Dodgers and Mets both are 1-1 right now. But that Yankees and, man, what's his name? Rizzo out there with fractured fingers. Still out there balling? With fractured fingers? Fractured fingers? Soto hitting home runs left and right. You got Rodon, however you pronounce it. This man he threw 11 pitches, 11 when he first came in. 9 of those were strikeouts. The boy came in hot, man. I can't be mad at that at all.
Only thing I like what my boys doing, yo. The only thing I want to see my boy Aaron, the judge, and the jury get
Oh
get
man,
active, man.
the
I
judge
need
had an
him.
RBI, man. The judge had an RBI in there, man.
Yeah, I know that, but the thing about it is like Judge play like he ball out during the season. I just want him to have that same energy or like his batting average don't transition like he do in the season.
F-
So right now I
right,
want to see like yeah yeah I want to
and
see
th-
something from him.
and then Stanton banged one of them out the park. That was his 13 career playoff home run, man. I mean, come on, man. Bruh, when we was talking about this, is what we gonna talk about today. You opened back my mind up on baseball and how I used to love the game. Cause one thing about me, when we used to play, I could bat left hand and right handed.
Nice, nice.
And when I bat left handed, some way I don't know how I could bat farther with my left hand. And they was like, he batting right hand, go to the fence.
Yeah,
When I'm batting right hand, that's an infield. I know I'm playing in infield. And I know exactly where I'm gonna hit it. Left
yeah,
hand, I don't care. I don't got no accuracy. I know I'm hitting with everything I got. It's going somewhere. It's going somewhere.
yeah.
But those boys out
So
there, man, it. I see the Yankees beating those boys, and I see the Mets beating them. The way that they did that game, I don't know if it was just the opener like that got them to tie up the series and have them where they at. But I do see it being a Subway Series, man, and I think it's gonna be something like that for the money, man. Otherwise, the only way I can see it happening is it's gonna be the Dodgers and the Yankees, but I don't see that being as lucrative for the state as the Mets and the Yankees will be, man. You know, they lost the Diddy. They lost a lot of money in there. They lost some money in the a lot of money
Pete,
in the
man,
NY right now, man.
Pete, listen to this, bro. When you think about baseball, two
Uh-huh.
franchises that are the staple of baseball is the Dodgers and the Yankees, bro.
That's the
That's
truth.
going to generate more money. That's going to generate more money than the Mets and the Yankees. To be honest, it'll
That's the
generate
truth.
a lot of money for New York. But like as far as for baseball and for
And that
ratings, bro,
and that's what I meant, just for the state of New York, not for the whole. But yeah, you
yeah,
right,
yeah,
because that's East Coast and West Coast, and you know
uh,
that's my boy. That's my boy. Hold on, let me duck down. That's my boy Magic Johnson team out there, man. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? The Dodgers out there, man.
But not only that, but they like the most two like historic. They probably like the oldest teams, like
Brooklyn, man.
the Dodgers. Yeah, see,
Brooklyn, man. Don't play with me, man. Brooklyn, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
stand
man.
up. You
Yeah,
see,
man.
that's standing up. Brooklyn stand up. But yeah,
Brooklyn, man.
from what I see, man, the Dodgers and Mets series, that's gonna be a dog fight, man, because the Dodgers blew them out the first game.
Hmm.
They smoked them boys 9-0. So
And that's why I said I
and
don't know if
then
it was how they jumped out and that
yeah,
grand slam. I don't know
yeah,
if it was that brought them in. They punched them boys in the mouth early and they never could come back. But I don't know because I didn't watch that first game. I just watched that last one and seeing how they won. You know, it could be a confidence booster. Who knows? Who knows? You know, momentum runs different in baseball. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I think I don't. Right now at the series being tied, it could be anybody's game. But from what we talking about and them Vegas, them dollars, I'm still looking for the Dodgers to pull that one off, man. No disrespect to the Mets, because like I said, I love their colors. Their players is lit like that. I like them like that, but I do love my Dodgers, man. I do love my Dodgers, man. So who you think gonna
And they
win?
got
Oh, go ahead, bro, and we'll go to that after that. Go ahead, bro.
go ahead. What you think?
I
What
was
you
gonna
think?
say so in the Guardians and the Yankees and the Dodgers and Mets. Who do you think is gonna be the final two teams, man?
I'm gonna go honestly and be realistic about it. I think it'll be the Dodgers versus the Yankees. Um, I think the Mets series is going. It's going. I think it'll be a back and forth field. I think it comes down to Game 7. Um, for the Yankees, man, I think they 5 games.
Right.
Yeah.
What? How would you feel if it was the Cleveland Guardians versus the LA Dodgers?
I don't even feel good saying that. Like the LA Dodgers part is not a problem, but
Right.
yeah,
They can go
the
to LA all they
Cleveland,
want to. They still gonna be Brooklyn to me, man.
Cleveland Guardians.
They
What we
need to be
talking about
home.
here,
They don't
man?
need to be. They don't need to be in the World Series. They need to be home guarding Cleveland, man. LeBron is not there no more, man.
All right.
I think I lost you, man. Your camera turned or something, man. But it's all good, man. Well, I don't know. I'm with you, man. I think it's gonna be the Dodgers and the Yankees. I think they're gonna go ahead and finish those off like that. And I'm gonna pay much more closer attention to that Dodgers versus Mets series because I think it's kind of close with them. And the winner is gonna be the winner. So that Dodgers and Mets series, I'm gonna be watching, but I'm with you on that Yankees. I don't really have to watch that like that. I'm gonna be checking in and whatnot, but I think the Yankees got that one right there. We just gonna be looking for the winner in the Dodgers and the Mets on that one right there, man.
Yeah, I mean, the Dodgers won more recently out of all the four teams that's left. The Dodgers have been the more recent winner, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Dodgers won the table on everybody for real, bro. They built like that.
Right. Okay. That's what's up. We got our picks and we done ran that down. So let me ask you about this New York Lynx. I mean this New York Liberty versus the Lynx right now because they're heating up is 1-1 right now, man.
Hmm.
I watched that second game. The first game I missed because I forgot where I was, but I missed that first game. But I know the Liberty fell. But the last game I watched, man, I watched Sabrina go out there and start off with their first 5 points. She got a steal. She thought she heard a whistle, still played through, got the layup, came back, hit a three. I think she got in foul trouble early. Seen that she came right off of the bench, hit another one. Stewie was Stewie like how she is. Man, Jones and Hamilton, those are big girls over there, man. They are not little girls out there, man. They are not little girls out there. Jones, I'm talking about, she got the big, if it was a male NBA player, I'd say she like Zach Randolph. You can see it coming. It's slow as I don't know what, but you ain't about to stop it. Them big slow all the way through moves, all you gonna do is foul it, or you gonna get yourself hit with an elbow or a knee or a shoulder getting in the way of it. That girl is solid. She came through with boards and a good in the whole presence, so Stewie could play her inside outside game. You know what I mean? Phoebish. I mean, Phoebish, Brant Vandersloot. Hamilton went 3 for 3 behind the threes. All of them is 3-point elite. And when you're looking at the Lynx, they got their stars. Collier did her thing. She bought them within 2, but those girls just started hitting more threes. Bridget Carlton, she was out there doing her thing like, you know, she's going to do hers, as well as McBride. I mean, that if it's one player on the Lynx that stands out to me most is McBride, because as soon as you start thinking of where's the offense, what's going on right now, why is it slowing down?
Yeah, you got frozen. Yeah, but what my man was saying, like basically McBride, you know what I mean? She continues to run the offense, and you know what I mean. She makes the offense go as far as for the Minnesota Lynx. The caveat to all that I see as far as um, last game, Nafisa Collier got in the foul trouble, and that kind of put them in bad shape because they was already behind. But New York Liberty came out, man. They came out ready, man. They felt like they should have won that game. One, they was leading most of that at the end of that game, and Minnesota was able to fight back. So you know, at the end of the day, man, we at 1-1. I just want to remind you, Pete, you predicted a sweep, and you owe shots for that because there
I
ain't
do
no
owe
sweep
shots.
ever
I do owe shots. They're
happened.
pending. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead and get started, man. I'll go ahead and get started. Even though Black's not here to see it, I got a witness.
yeah,
I'm chugging.
yeah, so, yeah, but needless here to say, man. I like I said, I think this series will go 5 games, bro, and go the
You
whole
did say
five.
that. You did say that. You did say that.
Yeah.
I
The
I I, I
people,
I'm man
the
enough to
people
admit
in
when
the
I was
defense.
wrong, and I said it
Yeah,
with
the
my
people.
chest too. And speaking of the
Yeah.
chest, man, for all y'all that don't got it, man, go out and get one of them Beat Man Pete album #3 T-shirts, man, or check that album out on all streaming platforms, man. I got 4 albums up there. One of them is a Beat album, man, and I'm back now, man. A lot of these shady slick baby oil executives is out of the game right now, so I'm figuring, I got some workings coming on out here. I had to come out of retirement. I ain't do music in 5 months, man.
This is good
Sunday I
years,
woke up
man.
and did like 4 songs Sunday, man. I got to send it to you, man. I'm back. I'm back. Black was like, I thought you was gonna focus on the show. Black, you can't say that. You not focused on the show. I can multitask, man.
And, hope there'll be no black slants. Hold up, but black,
He
where you
said
at
there'll be
though,
no black slender.
Black, that's my dog. You holler at this black man. I hope all is well, my guy. You know what I mean? We trying to hold it down for you till you get back, bro.
I'll be looking forward to that steak at work tomorrow. I know that's probably what put him out. He was cooking steaks on the grill today. He asked me, did I
Oh,
want one? I
nah.
said, man, you already know I want a steak at work tomorrow for lunch. Black people don't get that
Yeah.
at lunch. Yeah, I want it at lunch tomorrow. And I'm bringing you a
Yeah.
sub sandwich that my mom made. You know what I mean? My mom be making us sub sandwiches. So he was like, I got to return the favor, man. I got to go big with these. These mom subs is off the chain now. We make our subs different from these southerners down here, man. He was like, yo, your mom made this? I said, yeah. What you think? Man, I already finished that sub, man. I say, yeah. That's what we call them. Heroes where we from, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hoagie,
man.
whatever you want to call it, man.
It
Yo,
sure is, man. So who you think you said so you got New York in 5 and I clearly had them in a sweep, but they not sweeping, but matter of fact, they can still sweep. They still
uh,
can do the awesome foursome. That would count, but it won't be the same as what I call. So I'm gonna get up off of that right there, man.
yeah,
That's
I'm about to say, man, it's only a 5 game series, so you can't use
right.
that.
Somebody gonna win, I promise. I promise. And I
Yeah,
think it's gonna be my
yeah,
squad, man. Stewie ain't playing, man. She came
yeah,
from winning college, man. You know what I'm saying? She don't got no choice
yeah,
in the matter, man. It's up to us right now. Man, let's go ahead and talk about some NBA. And to start it, you see
uh,
what's behind me, man. I gotta put that purple and gold up first, man.
I like that, man. That's a nice little shut up back there. Look at
Man,
oh,
I had to get some little encrypted code like things, man, just to show them a little something, man. You still can see the good vibes only in the back a little bit. I gotta rearrange it so they can see that. I got to let them know it's always good vibes only out here, man. You know.
yeah. Oh, so that's how you feel? You want to get started on the Lakers? What you
Oh
want to
man,
do?
yeah, man. You know I got to,
Hold
man. You know I
on,
got to.
hold on.
We were talking about them the
Before,
other night.
before we go on this lake show and the lake train, I do got some news to report, man. Paul George, the Philadelphia 76ers, he hyperextended his knee, one of his knees, so we got to
Hold
do
on,
a
hold on, hold on,
watch.
hold on. This is breaking news right here. This is breaking news
Yeah,
right here. Go ahead,
yeah,
brother.
man. Yeah, but basically, Paul George hyperextended his knee, man. So he gonna be on day-to-day watch, man. So because he's gonna be however far that the Sixers are gonna be able to go, man. Because Tyrese Maxey already he's a certified assassin, and then of course you got Joel Embiid, which I'm saying that they're talking about not letting him play back-to-back games, period,
Uh-huh.
during the season. So it's all a contingency to see where the Sixers are gonna go with the addition of a Paul George. 'Cause Paul George is not a ball dominant guy. Like he can play off the ball, he can play on the ball as well. But
He's a better
yeah,
defender too.
yeah, way
My
better
thing
defender than
my thing with him and what I said, if we can go back on the early when I first started doing this show TikToks, I said Philadelphia is not tricking nobody when they got playoff P. He's going to do the same thing he did. I went in. I said, and at the end I said, I hope he proves me wrong because I do like him as a player. I always did. He made me mad when he turned down Kobe and he didn't bring his ass to LA when Kobe asked him to come out there. He chose to take his butt somewhere else. Now he's just been a journeyman that ain't done nothing. But only thing you can remember from playoff P is his leg. And when he missed that 3 off the side of the backboard for the Clippers.
my greatest memories of playoff P before he was playoff P is when he used to be on the Pacers and he used to actually be battling with LeBron and D Wade.
Dunking on them boys, man. Dunking on Bron and Birdman.
Bro, that man used to jump out the gym. It's a highlight of him baptizing Birdman, and
yes,
it's not
man.
easy to baptize, man. So,
LeBron tried to pull his hand back. You was in there, like Jordan when Starks came through. Don't try to move your hand back. The camera ain't gonna lie on you. They ain't gonna lie on you. It's a basketball card made with your face on it.
That's the playoff P I like, man. You know, this other guy, you know, I don't even know how he got the name because I'm like, what series has he won?
Remember, he self claimed that name right there, man. He said, "What y'all ain't heard about playoff P? What? What? Playoffs?
What series? Just tell me one series he won. Like I don't know. I'm not even being funny. Like I really don't remember Paul George winning a series in a long time. I don't. I ain't even joking. I wish I could look it up. I'm dead serious. Oh, my dog done left. But now, what else, man? You got preseason going, man. The Houston Rockets, they look like they're gonna be a strong team, man. Coming out, man. I like that they got a lot of young pieces over there, man. And also, I'm loving how the Knicks look with the addition of the Cat, man. You know, yeah, we've been playing around with some nicknames for them right now, man. But I think the one I like right now is the Big Bodega. You know what I'm saying? The Big Bodega, that's fire.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna rock with that one right now. The Big Bodega, man. Yeah, we're gonna see what he can do out there.
All right, so let me ask you this. Because I was watching some of Minnesota's pieces that they got from New York. That boy that came before he went to New York was with Steph Curry and them. I can't say his name. Yeah, I can't say his name, man. But the man is instant water. You put him, Julius Randle, with Ant-Man. Who do you think was the winner in that? Because I think both of those teams just beefed up. I don't see a clear in both of them, but I think both of them beefed up in areas where they really needed to be. What's your take on that?
You're right, though. Honestly, P, it was a win-win for both teams, man. Because honestly, I didn't want to lose DiVincenzo in the deal, but we did get Mikal Bridges, and we do got, the Big Bodega. So, that was definitely an upgrade, man. I love Julius Randle, but he just didn't seem to fit well with Jalen Brunson. It wasn't that he was bad. It was just that they're both ball dominant type of players. You know what I mean? When Julius Randle had his best season for us, he was basically playing the point forward. And that was before Jalen got there. So now when you get Jalen there, it's hard for him to be like, you know what I'm saying? He can't get his offense going if he's not on the ball. You know what I mean? And so with the addition over there, he can be on the ball sometime when they sit Mike Conley on the bench, now you can let him run the point because Ant can play off the ball.
Right.
Ant can he can play off the ball, and then DiVincenzo he can play off the ball as well. So that's gonna open the floor up a little bit more. You know what I mean?
I always love Randle. I love Randle's game because he ain't scared. Remember when he's about to fight KG one time, man? He wasn't backing down at all. KG got in his face. He was about to do the little headbutt. That man was like, man, you better get out my face, man. What you talking about, man?
Randle's straight,
I was like, yo, let's go.
Bro, I like Randle, bro. Randle a hooper, bro. he done came a long way, bro. Just think about it. Like Randall been in the league for so long at this time. Like he probably been 10 years, but he played with Kobe, bro. So he
And
went
remember,
through
Kobe
a
Kobe was the
growth.
one who helped him when he got his injury his rookie year.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. He played with Kobe. Cole taught him how to be a professional, bro.
Because
Because
remember when he
after
came
he,
to his town when they was traveling, they went to Dallas, and Kobe he
yeah,
was like, Kobe, what you doing? We going out? He was like, nah. Met him at the gym, showed him a different work ethic, and that man got it,
yeah,
and he's stuck with that work ethic. You can see it
bro.
in his face, his body, and all that. He's taking care of himself, and he's pushing himself. You can really see that in him. I like the dog that's inside of him, man. He always
Uh,
had that dog, man.
well, that's the thing. Like, yo, you get to New York, yo, you gotta do one or two things, bro, right? You gotta come in there. You gotta be a worker, bro, or you gotta be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be talented. We
Or
not
you
nothing else
forgot the
is.
third thing. You forgot the third thing. Or you
What?
got to be a nasty enough coach to wrap around them ankles.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. You know, go ahead, man. Go
Uh,
ahead, man.
Nah, but no, like for real, like bro. So when you in New York, like bro, even if we doing bad, bro, you going out there and you working hard, bro. Your niggas gonna be behind you, bro. But if you wet in the bed, if you had garbage, oh yeah, yo, the city ain't they gonna be on your top.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
gonna
know
say
what
they
I
gonna
mean?
let you know. Them in
Yeah,
Philly, they
son.
don't care. We was just talking about that.
Yeah, son gave us something to chill for a while, man. Like until we got Jalen, bro. Like you know what I mean. Randall was holding shit down, bro. He's holding
Right?
shit down, bro. Like you know what I mean. And like,
But they
yo,
could never find a way to mesh.
we would have probably went further in the playoffs last year if Randall was healthy.
Right?
Because it one thing, even though they didn't mess well, but one thing they did do is they both went and got buckets. You know what I mean?
Right.
But see, the problem was coming in because although they'll go get buckets, you know what I'm saying, they're not getting the others involved.
Right.
Whereas if you got Jalen on the ball, like Jalen go get his buckets, but he also gets everybody else involved. Like, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
DiVincenzo was our second best player in the playoffs last year, bro. So that's
Right.
why I ain't want to lose him.
And Josh Hart being one of y'all best defenders is good that y'all solidified him. And you know that's another
Oh,
Laker guy right there too, man. Bro,
man, I know.
when and that takes me to this. When
Kobe
the
didn't want that boy to get
Lakers
traded, man.
No, when the Lakers got rid of all of those boys for AD and AD was coming the next year for free, I was mad because LeBron traded away our whole future, and now we're scrambling, scraping, no Diddy, you know what I mean, for a future. And you trying to give AD the will, but our team, look at our team. We don't really know what we got right now, and I'm hoping that Reddick can do something with it to make something out of what it is. But I mean, you really don't know. You really got to go through it. You got to go through the motions, and you got to go through trial and error and all of that for them just to see what you got. But the end result, who knows what that's going to be? You know what I mean? But like I said, I only said that because all of those players, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and who else? Alex Caruso, all those players that got traded. Well, Alex Caruso was years later, but all those players that got traded for AD, all them boys is balling. And we could have had all of them players. AD was coming
I
for
mean,
free
but
that next
see,
year.
man, we don't know if that was going to be the course of action. But I mean, when you did go get AD, you did get a return on your investment. You went and got the chip. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
You got to put the asterisk in there. The bubble ring, man. You got to put. We don't. You see them jerseys behind us, and that takes me to this. LeBron James.
I don't know
They
because
added
we
they
got
added the in season tournament to make this man still be relevant because he ain't winning nothing else. It's not winning nothing else.
no. Honestly, you know what? I understand your point and your caveat on that, but
Did they
nah,
do that
they
for
added.
Kobe?
No, they added the in-season tournament because honestly, the game like with load management, the game has got it's got so saturated, bro. Like people don't really play hard, and it's like yo, as a fan, bro, that it hurts, yo. If you go and buy tickets, bro, and you find out you get to the game and they be like, yo,
Your
all
favorite
right,
player ain't
I
even
can't.
there, man.
Or they there and they sitting on the sideline and shit goes now. If you hurt, I understand that, but bro, if you hurt, if you sitting down because you saying you don't want to play a back to back, yo, I got a problem with that. Like, how does that work as a fan? Like, yo, bro, like I'm spending my heart. Some people don't got they can't afford to go to the game. You know what I
You see
mean?
that? That's what
So
he
that's
said.
one of
That's what he
those.
said.
Yeah,
Who knows what that
yes,
play or what that fan saved up to pay to come to that game to see their favorite player, and you not even playing, bruh.
bro.
I still got pictures in this
That's
right
why.
here when we had the season passes on the second row with Charlotte, and you know my mom, she's a Laker. We got those just so when the Lakers came, we second row for them. I got pictures of Kobe, all that on this right here, live footage, all that with him, man. I'll never get rid of this old ass iPad, man. I got another one
Yeah,
over here too, but I'll never get rid of that one because that was when I actually got to see him. I always wanted to go see him in LA play. I still haven't been to LA to see the statues and all of that. I said I was waiting for his statue to go up, so next year I'm gonna make my way out there so I can go check them out, see me a good game. I'm not getting no ceiling seats. I don't do that. Getting those second row seats has spoiled me. So I'm gonna have to save something up unless these followers hit that like and subscribe button. Get us up there so we can get in these games. We can go live out here in these games and bring y'all some real footage, man. Actually talk to some people while we growing this and building this plane while we flying it, man. You know what I'm talking about? We trying to be
yeah,
worldwide with this thing, man.
yeah, most definitely, man. And don't worry, man. It's coming, man. You know what I mean? But yo, that's why, you know what I mean, what was the point I was making as far as yeah, man, that's why they put the end season tournament in there because now you incentivizing people to not take these days off because they playing for some 250,000 a lot. Some people ain't on a league minimum, so that's a good little check. Like you know what I mean? For the
Yeah, it
big
is.
dogs, like they like, all right, I get that already, but you know what I'm saying? It's not you being unselfish now. You like, man, let me get that for my dog, which I know he only probably get X, Y, Z. You know what I mean?
And that's why I
So
said you got to watch that starting five because that's what LeBron said. He said, "Man, a lot of us, some of the players on our team, we make a lot of money, but there's some players on here that's on like $900,000. You know what I mean? Even less than that. But if I got a chance, I can get them 250,000. That's what we gonna do, and that's what he did. He got his team. He got all them boys that extra 250. If I was him,
he
that
did.
ain't nothing to him. That's like a $25 check to him, man. He probably spent that on the
Yeah,
weekend, man, at a Diddy party, man. You know,
yeah.
ain't nobody party like no party like a Diddy party, man. That's what the
Nah,
king said.
yes, no,
This
let's
quote,
put,
this is
let's
quote.
put,
Ain't no party like a Diddy party, man.
yo, nah, but yo, we're like on some real talk though. Like yo, son is a good dude, so he probably just
hmm
took the joint and gave busted down amongst them. Like he go a little
hmm
extra, he go a little extra for y'all. You know what I mean?
Right. It ain't nothing to him. He
Yeah,
ain't need that.
yeah.
His
Take
kids
all
got more
that.
money than that. His kids got more money than that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use that as a tax write off, man. I gave that
Why
whole
not,
little
man?
250 away.
And he said, look,
And
this is what he
and you
said.
probably was, but you know what? That's what I like. I like people like that because you ain't gonna never hear about that. He not, you know what I mean? He just do what he do and keep that thing moving up the block, man. One thing I can say about that dude, he a stand up human being, bro. Like
Yeah.
he, you know, he's very cognizant of how he moves and what he really means to the culture, and not only to the culture, to the kids of the world,
The
man. So you
community,
know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so when they do call a guy to go, I can respect that, bro. Like you know what I mean. But in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, and to be real with you, he is the third best basketball player
Yeah,
I ever seen play the game. The third.
I can say for as long as he's played and the things that he's done, I can agree with that. I can agree with that, Shaw.
But hold on. I'm talking, and that come with my GOAT list. But if we talking about just an all-around player, he's probably the best basketball player, best complete basketball player that's ever been constructed, bro. If you was thinking about, you like, yo, like, I want him to be able to pass like Magic, but I want him to have a body like a Karl Malone, but I want him to be able to shoot three and be efficient as a, you know what I'm saying? It's
Now,
like,
see, with Magic being in the middle, I can't say that. That's disrespectful to me. He had the size and he does do it, but he ain't threading that needle like no Magic. And now look. That's not me taking away. That's not me taking away because he is lit. He does get his assist on, and I can't take that away from me not being his ultimate fan. I can't take that away from him. That's just being a hater.
You know the game,
and this
though.
is hater debate.
I'm about to say you gotta talk the game though, Pete. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's why I said I gotta give him that for him being that assist man that he is, and I gotta be real, or I'm gonna look stupid out here. Looking stupid is not big on my game right now. You know what I mean? I don't have time to look like that, but I have respect for his game. The only thing that keeps me from making him the total all-around player is his defense. A lot of his defense, his blocks came from behind. It wasn't never I've never seen him lock nobody down, period. Nobody. Not one person.
I don't know, Pete. I mean,
think about it. You got 22 years, 22 seasons. Tell me who he locked down. Tell me right now who he locked down.
But the man affects the game in so many
That's
other
the truth.
ways.
Look, that is the truth. I can't take that. I'm talking.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, he just affects the game in so many other ways. So like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't front. I've seen him play D. I've seen him play D. And like, whether it's lock somebody down for the whole game, I haven't seen that. But I have seen him come up on some big defensive plays and lock down the best players in big moments. When they was playing the Spurs and they won that championship against the Spurs, man, he went and locked down Tony Parker because Tony Parker was killing. He was killing the Heat, bro. You know what I mean? And he locked down on that man. I seen him lock down on Steph Curry too. You know what I'm saying? It's a big
How did they win that?
Huh?
How did they win
that? That Connecticut Ray. Shoot it right. Shoot it right. Hey, Jesus Shuttlesworth. Yeah, that's
Jesus Shuttle. You better believe it, man. You better believe Jesus came out there and saved him, man. Yo, and see, whoa. I was looking the other day at those plays, and you know how they had that play on the highlights where Ray Allen, when he was playing for Seattle's Supersonics, and he went for that dunk, or no, was it the Milwaukee Bucks? And he went for that dunk on Kobe, and Kobe swallowed that joint. They was like, this was the moment that Ray said, I ain't dunking no more, I'm gonna just shoot threes. Because remember from UConn, hey man, UConn, Ray bested Allen Iverson when we played Georgetown that year. It was 96. People forgot, but I was the only person at Northeast that was cheering for Ray Allen when everybody was cheering for Allen Iverson. I swear to God, I even bought the newspaper with me to show him. Yeah, who, what? So them boys had Donyell Marshall, all them boys, man. Rip all them boys, man.
If anybody didn't know basketball, Ray was the more complete player put together than
yes, sir.
AI was such a raw product, bro. AI was like your homie in the hood that was super good, but he can never play on a team.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
right.
Like everybody that
he never played coach ball.
Yeah, bro. I had a homie that I'm talking about. We go to the park, bro, and he give any and everybody the business. I'm talking about he'll give you the business in Timberland boots, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like cook you, like legit, man, young, you like cook you. But he just could never get on the team. He'll never get on the team.
Look, and the man played football like a mofo too. Only person you seen do that like Iverson and made it to the NBA was Chris Childs. I mean, not Chris Childs. What's his name from New York that was there?
Charlie Ward.
Charlie Ward.
Yeah.
That's the only one outside of that. And people slept on Charlie. Charlie gave up his football career to play basketball. He bet on himself.
Yeah, he was going.
And the boy was a beast both ways too.
Bro won the Heisman.
Yep.
Bro won the Heisman. Yeah,
he definitely did that.
But now, before, you know what I mean? I gotta cook, yo. You know what I'm saying? I gotta whip something in the kitchen, yo. So like, before we get off this joint, we're gonna do a top 5. Give me your top 5. Your GOAT top 5 of basketball.
Okay. Kareem. Michael Jordan. This is in no order.
Okay.
Magic Johnson. Kobe Bryant. Steph Curry.
I like that. That's fire. That's a fire little 5, bro. I'm gonna go Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Magic Johnson.
I ain't mad at that at all, man.
Yeah.
I love it, bro.
And the only reason, like, you know what I mean, because I love Wilt too, bro. I can't even front, yo. You know what I mean? Cap official tissues, but it's just like, you know what I mean? I didn't get to watch a lot of Cap, you know what I mean?
Right.
I know Cap, but I'm just talking about what I seen with my eyes, bro. Like, my eye test. But Cap right there, he in the top 10, though. Cap like number 6, number 7 for me.
All right, my last for you. Play one. Well, start one. Bench one. Trade one. Jordan. Kobe. LeBron.
Yeah, I'm starting MJ. I'm benching Kobe, and I'm trading LeBron.
I'm with you.
Because what gets me sometimes ain't that that's like everybody be talking about the GOAT conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I be like, all right, I'm listening to y'all, and I understand what LeBron has been able to do and cultivate over these years, boom, boom, boom. But I'm like, how does LeBron get to jump straight to Jordan? How he jump over Kobe?
Bro, and I'm with Shaq, I'm with Redick, I'm with everybody that was on that page.
I'm just saying, how you jump over Kobe? Really?
22 years, 4 championships. 20 years, 5 championships.
Bro, and you first of all,
5 out of 7.
Bro, this man got 2 different numbers retired, bro. Come on, that's what I'm going to. Like if you
turn that jersey over.
Bro, if you look at 8
on the other side.
But bro, if you look at 8 and 24, it's so crazy because they got the statistics is pretty much almost identical, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the difference between 8 and 24 is 24 made it look so much easier.
Right.
Like 8 was so much more of a raw product, you know what I mean? And he had the split with Shaq, you know what I mean? Who knows, you know what I mean?
24 was.
He was so deadly. The NBA blocked Chris Paul coming to play ball with him.
I know that. That was crazy. That was fucking crazy.
Remember, before that happened, Phil Jackson predicted it. He said, "What are they going to do when the NBA owns this team? When it's time for him to trade, what are they going to do when it's time for him to make his decision?" He was right about that the whole time.
But bro, like it was so crazy. Like I still don't understand why they blocked it because they like let Steve Nash and somebody else stupid go with Dwight Howard, but it was just like
And this is in their latter years.
Yeah, so I wasn't a fan of that, bro. I would have liked to see that Kobe because I think that would have extended his career a little bit. And I think
you know why the league did it?
Gasol would have stayed around a little longer too.
David Stern, you know why he
David
did
Stern,
that?
you know why he did that?
Wow.
He would have had 6
He
rings.
would have had 6 rings.
He would have had more,
He would have had more, but
then it's arguably
then it's
him is what?
Him is what?
Yeah.
Jordan highest score
Jordan
was
highest score
63.
was 63.
Kobe highest was
Kobe
81.
highest was 81.
Ain't nobody broke that
Ain't
yet.
nobody
You know
broke
what I
that
mean?
yet.
And,
You know what I
and
mean?
this,
And
and that
this-
was the
and that was
the years
the
of when
years
the
of when
defense was even
the defense
harder.
was even harder.
You know what I mean? It
You
was
know what I
crazy
mean?
for him to
It
do
was
what he
crazy
did
for him to
in
do
the
what he
era
did
that
in
he did it,
the
man.
era that he
All
did
of
it,
the
man.
great
All
players
of the
that we
great
know and we
players
can
that we
quote
know
and
and we
talk
can
about
quote and talk
in
about
Kobe's era,
in Kobe's era,
for him to be who he
for him
was
to
in
be
that
who he
era,
was
and
in
for
that
Jordan
era,
to be
and
who
for
he
Jordan
was
to
in
be
that
who he
era,
was in that era.
the era that Jordan
The era
came up
that
is the
Jordan
era
came
that
up is
molded
the era
us.
that molded us.
Yeah.
It was all
But you
great.
know
It was
what?
all great.
Yeah, but I do want to give a shout out to one person, man, that I don't think gets enough credit in this game, bro, and that's the big fundamental, bro. Like
Oh man.
Oh
Come
man.
on, man.
big
Timmy,
fundamental
Timmy.
was come on, bro.
I
Timmy
mean,
was
I
Timmy
put it
was
like this,
different.
I put
brother.
it like this, brother.
Timmy was different. Timmy stopped a lot of those Lakers championships too.
They
Timmy
say
was
Timmy
on.
used to
Timmy
talk
was
They
on.
said
a
Timmy
different
used to
kind of
talk
junk.
a different kind of jump.
I know. I see. I caught that. I know what you're talking about.
You like that there, huh?
Like that there, huh?
You ain't gonna do that.
You ain't gonna do that.
You ain't gonna talk no shit.
I'm
You
not
gonna talk no shit on
surprised.
Just say
subliminals on you.
subliminals on you.
I'm not surprised though, man. Like, yo, but that's a crazy story within itself, man. Timmy ain't pick up a basketball team like he's in 11th grade. He was on a swimming team,
Right.
bro.
Right.
And bro, won a national championship with Wake Forest. Came in the league, won a championship within the first 2 years.
Remember him
Was
being
there.
on Sports Illustrated,
Yeah.
and they was
First 2 years.
they did it at the Playboy
They did it at
Mansion,
the
man.
Playboy
I'll
Mansion,
never
man.
forget
I'll
that.
never forget
I had
that.
that.
I had that fold out.
First 2 years. You walked on the team with David Robinson and quietly said, "I'm the best player here." Didn't even like he, you know what I mean?
He didn't
He wasn't
overstep.
one of
He
those
didn't
boast.
overstep.
Yeah, he wasn't no boastful guy. He went out there and just played ball, like yo.
Bro, he
Perfect
is the
situation.
ideal
He's
player that you want to have on your team because he didn't do nothing but what his job asked him to do. He went to work. He clocked in.
He clocked in.
Yo, you know it's a crazy stat too. San Antonio, they won 50 games for like 20 plus years. They were like 22. 50 games every year. 50. Yo, that's crazy, yo. 50
Yeah,
games
bro.
Yeah, bro.
every year. And they was the one that started the low managers.
So
They fucked the NBA up, bro. They started the low managers.
look,
They should have never told them what happened.
take away this.
Take
And
away
I'm
this.
gonna give you
And I'm gonna give
coaches,
you 3 coaches.
and I ain't gonna take away
And I ain't
nothing.
gonna take away
Tell me
nothing.
who's the best out of these, and this is
And
clear.
it's
But I want to
clear.
hear from you
I want to hear
because
from you because
these coaches.
these coaches,
Man, you already know the
got
Zen master,
Popovich.
man.
Popovich,
The Zen master.
You got Popovich.
Popovich,
You got Jerry
you got
Sloan,
Jerry Sloan,
and you got
and you
goddamn
got
Phil
goddamn
Jackson.
Phil Jackson.
Remember
The
Phil
Zen
Jackson?
master.
Phil Jackson crushed
Yeah,
His dreams when he had Jordan and when he had
and
Kobe
when
and
he had
Shaq,
Kobe
man.
and Shaq,
yeah,
man.
bro. Hey, I see. Hey, Pete. Another fun fact, bro. I was a Chicago Bull. I was San Fran and Chicago Bulls, bro. Yeah, that's what I was rocking all that. San Fran and Chicago Bulls, bro. MJ, I used to be in NY, man. Niggas didn't give me shit.
Be mad
Don't
at you
take
about
that shit
that.
on, yeah, take that shit on. Like, but I'm like, bro, like, you know what I mean? But you gonna tell me to take it on, but you got on the fresh J's. Like, make that make sense. You know what I mean?
Just because they match your
Just
New
'cause
York
they match your
outfit
New
don't
York
mean
outfit
that you're
don't
not
mean
rocking your
you're not
rival.
rocking.
Bro, no. It don't even look, they be out there with a New York jersey on with the black and red tees. Like, just, they the new mics.
Can't
Like,
do
Yeah,
that.
do that.
I done seen niggas do that shit, son. Niggas have a Patrick Ewing jersey on with the new mics, bro. And this is before the colorways, like, they started releasing all type colorways. Everything was coming out was like Chicago Bull colors.
Right.
Bro,
That's
yeah. You look, You look stupid over there with your New York jersey on and your Jays, but look at the Chicago Bulls jacket in the Jays. Who look good? All right, let's
I'm all
do
the way up. I'm
I'm
all the
all the
way up
way
with
up.
it.
I'm all the way up with it.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Word up,
That's
man.
real. My mom, I'll never forget my mom. So my sister was a Knicks fan. And my mom bought these dope jackets, bro. They was leather and suede, bro. I had the Chicago Bulls joint. My sister had the Knicks joint. So you
Man,
know
shout
what I
out to
said?
sis
Man,
too,
shout out to
man.
sis too, man.
Hey, shout out to sis, right? So yeah, but yo, I be going to school. Me and I was wearing like the same size, so I wear both jackets. Like I have one of the Chicago joints, and I be in there with the New York. So niggas be like, yo, where you get that shit from?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Do mine how I want.
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
Wow,
have to
how
worry
was
about
you?
my
Don't
plan.
worry about my plan.
thanks, thanks.
That's how I was with
I was,
I
Ty.
was with Todd.
I
yeah, I
used to
wish I
have
could
my
find them things
I
Bars
my
again.
San
bars,
Francisco hoodie and a sweater.
and a
You
sweater.
think I wasn't rocking
Like
that
I
to
wasn't
school?
rocking that to school.
Yeah, damn sure
Yeah,
Yeah,
was.
that so
I
was.
loved that man. That one time, yeah, especially like when we used to have fleeces and all that, man. I be shopping with my sister. Yeah, she's like, "What you think about this? Yeah, buy that." Because I really
Yeah,
want it, but yeah,
Yeah,
you buy it because I'm gonna buy this one. You know
never be on
what I
that.
mean?
never be on that.
Yeah, let me rock this. And my sister, she was in, you know what I mean, always grades above me. So like, we never went to school at the same time. So don't nobody know yo. Like, I see
Yeah,
yo.
they don't
Yeah,
know.
And they don't
That's how
know.
I was too,
That's
man.
how I was, man.
You don't know this.
You don't know
You could
this.
have wore this
yeah.
yesterday.
Wore this
Today is my
yesterday. Today
time,
is my time.
Thanks,
and it's fresh on me.
thanks.
Pressure on me.
Fresh on me, man.
Pressure on me, man.
So play
Yeah, but
yourself.
bro,
For yourself.
Bro, all right, I got one more question for us before we close it out, man. One more question, man.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, man. So yesterday we was kind of dabbling on it, man. We ain't really get into it, man. So we got some big games coming up, man. So as far as San Fran and Kansas City, you feel like y'all gonna be all right? What you feeling like on that? Yo. Don't try to fade the black. Stop hard, man. Stop
Come back. I'm trying to
Come
come
back.
back.
I'm trying to come back.
hard.
Trying to come back. I'm
Trying
trying
to
to
Yeah.
come
come
back.
back.
I'm trying
I'm
to
trying
come
to come
back.
back. I'm
I'm
trying to
trying to come
come
back.
back.
My
I'm trying to
boy,
come
my
back.
boy
You
done
know
that.
who I'm running
You
with,
know who I'm
and
running with, and
like I said,
like I said,
Mahomes ain't playing like
Mahomes ain't
Mahomes,
playing like Mahomes.
and
And
this is the best
this is
time
the
that we
best
have of
time that
any
we
time to
have of
beat
any
them. But
time
it
to
was
beat
just
them.
like
But it
that
was just
last
like
year
that
in the
last
Super
year in
Bowl
the Super
when they
Bowl.
was still
They was
depleted.
still
Still, they
depleted.
wasn't all
Still,
the
they
way
wasn't all
100%
the way
when they beat
100%
us.
when they beat
But
us. But
my thing is,
my thing is,
I believe we can do it with that boy Isaac Garendo, 230 pounds, run a 4.3, backing up my boy Mason. I think if you put them out there and you get a good healthy run game, make them play honest and do what it is, and you get some pressure on Mahomes, even though he's the baddest quarterback in the league right now, if you show him you trying to win and you keep Bosa on that motherfucker as much as you can, I think we can get something out of there, man. But the thing is, we can't allow 35-yard plus returns on the kickoff. We gotta score in the red zone. We can't settle for threes. We saw what happened in the Super Bowl when we took those field goals instead of putting the head down and going for those points. We got to score every time. I mean, not field goals. We really got to score 6 points when we in that zone to score. Otherwise, Andy Reid is too good of a coach, and Patrick Mahomes is too good of a quarterback to put them out there and let 3 points be the lead and think that's going to win the game. If we can score and we can control some time, we can win it. But if Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid go out there and play anywhere near like who they are, even though this season's been rough, we in for a long day. I'm just being straight up with it. But I'm going with my boys though.
All right, man. I appreciate your expert analysis, man. You know what I mean? I see how you try to, Harlem shake
Gotta keep it
around the
real, man.
board. Yeah. Nah, but I for the last one, so out of Minnesota and Detroit, who you like?
Minnesota's gonna win, and they're gonna stay undefeated. Like I said,
Okay, all right.
Chiefs are going down.
Well, we
Minnesota
got
will
shots.
be the
Is
only
there shots
undefeated
on
team.
both sides of the board? Can I go ahead and block us in for shots on both sides of the board? Because I'm opposite on both of those takes.
Yeah, we definitely can. Remember, we said this. We said this on episode 4 when we was talking about
Yeah,
it.
I
Yeah,
just want to make sure because I ain't get to dabble and jump off in the dribble a little bit. You kind of, and I had to let my dog get off. I'm like, yo, go ahead, you know what I'm saying? He's like a pit. Like, I just had to let you off the lead. Like, Bumpy, you ain't about to throw my show down. Oh, you go ahead, do
look.
it.
You see, I'm much more calm today and less overriding. I watched the videos and stuff too, man. I had to do my homework too, man. I be talking too much sometimes.
We be
Get my
good. That's what
get
I'm
my
saying.
PDA spiff on sometimes, man. I got one more story before we get out of here.
All right.
You predicted greatness in the trap, and you'll never remember it until I say when you did. We watched 3 things at the trap. We will watch Maury.
Right.
We will watch all kinds of movies. You know how we was with the movies.
Right.
And last but not least, we will watch wrestling.
Yeah.
It was a wrestler that was brand new at the time. He would come down and he would start freestyling on the way to the ring. All us, because me at the time, I was rocking with old boy MVP. That's why I came up with the name MVP at the time. But my boy Boogie placed all his bets and everything on a wrestler that would come down there and rap and became who everybody knows. His name is John Cena. Nobody believed, but Boogie saw it beyond everybody. 20 years ago, you saw it,
bro.
That's mad props, bro. 20 years
ago.
Oh
shit! Oh shit!
I'll never forget it. Don't worry, get yourself back right. Get yourself right, man. Don't worry. I'm gonna keep on letting them know, man. This man, every week when he would come down and spit the bars, Boogie would be like, yo, that's my boy. He gonna be the champion. Y'all watch my boy be the champion. Y'all watch him be the champion. And within months, we watched him grow. We watched the man freestyle. We watched him do his thing to the point where the man stopped freestyling. He don't even freestyle no more, man. John Cena, please. John Cena, please. I don't know where you are in the world. If you got the opportunity to watch the show, if you got the opportunity to kick it with us, I want to let you know right now, Sha Boogie had you on his list early. He had you on his list early. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me fix it. Get my overlays right. Let me fix this. But yeah, John Cena was the man for Sha Boogs, man. He really was, and I don't think out of anybody in the group of people that we were around at the time, nobody else would have chose him. All of us was like, man, who is this dude out here? Talk about he coming down here rapping. The bars was alright. They was lukewarm, man. I ain't gonna say it was hot bars or nothing like that. They was lukewarm a little bit. But it was love. It was love, man. And I don't know what happened to Boogie, but we got our points out there. I'm gonna give him a couple more seconds so he can talk back about that. If not, you already know this is it for us tonight. And I appreciate everybody that tuned in and watched the show. Hater debate. We out of here. Let's get it.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is hate or debate.
Pulls off three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Wins the game at the buzzer! Oh my God! They know that! Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. I know y'all ain't still here. If you're still here, go out there and check the album out. Album number 3, Beatman Pete. Y'all holler at your boy. I'm out of here.